Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. For today's plan with me, I am actually starting pretty late. I am filming this. It is Monday, April 8th, and I didn't get to plan how I usually plan, like a week ahead. Well, not a week ahead, but at least a few days before, because we kind of had a bit of quite an eventful 3-day weekend for my family. There's just been a lot of family events and things going on for my son's schools, so I didn't really get a chance to really be in my planners or do anything this whole entire weekend, but that's okay. I'm going to plan today because there's still a couple of things that still need to be done this week before our San Jose little mini road trip that we're going to be taking this Friday. And as you guys saw in the beginning of the clip, I was laying down a couple of stickers for Monday through Sunday. It is called the Miracle Morning Savers. I am doing the Miracle Morning 30-day challenge, which I kind of already failed because last week I missed 2 days. But anyways, I just finished reading the book called The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. If you guys are not familiar with this method, like the S.A.V.E.R.S method, like waking up in the morning, I will link his information down below. See, here I am checking back that I did not complete. I think it was 2 days, and then on 2 of the other days, I didn't complete like 3 of the letters on there, which basically it stands for, so it's S.A.V.E.R.S, and it's an acronym for silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing, which is basically just writing things, like um, writing basically, or journaling. And last week I kind of failed to complete 2 days, plus I think I missed like the S, A, and the V. I pretty much do the exercise, reading, and scribing more consistently because I try to focus on that, and you don't have to do it in order. Just basically just try to complete it. And he also talks about how you can complete it in 6 minutes as well. But anyways, I'll just link his information down below in his website so you guys can check it out. And back to my weekly layout. I'm trying to keep it super simple. Just those stickers that Chelsea Brown had come up with, which is so helpful. Chelsea Brown Designs, I'll link her Etsy shop down below. And I'm just using some washi tape to cover up the headers. And like I said, we are going to be going on a trip this Friday. So instead of doing my daily habit tracking, I'm kind of focusing this week on the Miracle Morning and just tracking the Miracle Morning as I go every day. And then that bottom right hand boxes I'm reserving for my packing list and to-do list for our trip. And then on the left side, I did decide to do a meal plan on the left anyways, even though 3 days out of the week we're not really going to be here, but I still like to continue to do my meal planning just so I know for sure I'm saving our takeout budget for the weekend. I'm not doing a separate budget for our San Jose trip. I went ahead and just incorporated it into our budget, and like our usual budget. And then so for today, since I'm filming this Monday the 8th, I just went ahead and did a little bit of backtracking on what we got done for today. And it's the first day, it's my son's spring break week this week, so I kind of just, went with the flow and decided, like, in the morning, okay, I was gonna actually do my weekly planning this morning after my Miracle Morning. Like, I woke up at 5:30. I got done maybe around 6:30, but by that time I wanted to get some things ready for the boys. And then my youngest son woke up, so I didn't get a chance to plan, which is okay. That's why I'm doing this now. And then here, I'm just keeping the same layout that I usually have been doing the past couple of weeks, which is the gratitude at the very bottom. And then I'm just filling it out with a couple of appointments. I only have 2 things that's really scheduled this week, which is my son's doctor's appointment on Tuesday, which I have to remember. I think I wrote it down that I need to print out a couple of forms that the doctor needs to fill out and then bring his yellow card because I'm not sure. It's not a well check. It's a we just switched doctors, so I had to schedule an appointment so that we can get an EpiPen. The school actually called me and said that his EpiPen expired, so I had to go and schedule an appointment with his new doctor so we can get that on file with the school. And I'm still new to this whole kindergarten things that need to be, on file with the school. Like I'm still pretty new at it, and I'm just asking questions at the health office because I don't want to miss anything. But yeah, and tomorrow, which is Tuesday, I made a little mini date with my son's godmother, his ninong, and I'm gonna take the boys. We're gonna go have a little trip at the park and eat at the farmers market. And then I have to remember we just bought a couch, which was quite a hefty expense, but we did decide to create a sinking fund. We didn't designate the amount, like a budget within our sinking fund. We just have a sinking, like, emergency fund. We have an emergency savings fund, plus we have a sinking fund, and we already knew in advance that we wanted to buy a couch because our couch is literally falling apart. My husband did try his best he kind of took it apart, saw where it was falling apart, and bought a couple of like little screws and stuff so he can screw it in, but it just keeps falling apart. My kids just jump all over the couch, and it's been 6 years, and I think it's just time to get a new couch. So spent quite a bit. I think with tax it was like $750. So I mean, I kind of was prepared for that, so it wasn't too much of a surprise, but I was trying to hold off and see if we can just make it last just a little bit longer, but it's all good. And I think I just made a couple notes we are leaving on Friday to go to San Jose, 4:30 in the morning, and it's usually an ideal time because the kids, we can just easily transfer them into the car and they'll just stay asleep the entire time for the most part. But I do plan on stopping and eating lunch. I am going to be packing a lunch, so it's just one less expense going there. That way on the way back we can have a little bit of wiggle room and spend a little bit of money on eating out. And packing list, I don't know about you guys, but I'm an early packer. So on Wednesday, I'm gonna do the laundry. I actually would be packed right now if I had done all the laundry and if we weren't gonna be wearing the clothes that I'm gonna be packing. But I'm usually packed a week before, even though it's just like a little 2-day, 3-day, 2-night trip. I just get so excited about any little vacation, even though it's just to go see my family. But I get pretty excited. So, and I like packing. It's the unpacking that sucks. But yeah, on this side, I'm just writing things to do the night before to prep so that the morning goes smoothly. And it's already hard enough to wake up early in the morning to try to pack things up. So I try to do what I can the night before to make the morning go smoothly. But no matter what, I always find that something just happens that makes it, I don't know, it's just something always happens where I always say to myself, oh, I should have just woke up sooner, or I should have done this, but you kind of learn as you travel or go with the flow. So I also plan on still doing my morning miracle that morning at 3 o'clock. If we're going to leave at 4:30 in the morning, I want to be up by 3 a.m., do my morning miracle, and probably do it in 30 minutes instead of the usual hour. And that way I can get ready and get the car packed. And yeah. And then on the bottom left side here, I'm just writing a couple more things to do for the week other than the laundry and printing out my son's doctor's form. I still have to remember to renew my husband's driver's license because I think he originally told me he wanted to change his address on his driver's license because it's still showing his mom's address, but when I went in and kind of looked at the form, it said that we weren't allowed to renew it online if we wanted to do any address change. So if he wanted to change his address, he would have to go into the DMV. And if you live in California, you know how crazy the DMV can be. So he's just like, nope, just leave it with my mom's address. I don't want to go in. So yeah, I got to do that. And then just a couple errands this week. Anyways, I think I've been rambling on way too much, so this is how the week pretty much looked. And I decided to just highlight a little bit so it doesn't look too plain and just so I can see what are the important things to do during the day. And yeah, that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me ramble. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will talk to you in the next video. Have a great one. Bye.